Jacket basketball.
Clinton Yellow Jacket basketball is off to a winning start as they move up to Class 4A competition this season and head east to take on a new round of conference opponents. New senior girls coach Matthew Post comes from one of the top girls basketball programs in the state and believes the discipline and toughness instilled from early morning workouts will have the Lady Yellow Jackets on pace for a successful season. Senior boys coach Cole Gardner returns with several players from last year's state tournament team who look to continue the program's recent history of exciting and game-winning basketball. Join us for tonight's live basketball broadcast, brought to you by First Security Bank, Justin's Collision Repair and Towing, Conway Regional Medical Center, Joe Lee Chevrolet, The River Insurance Company, Blagg Law Firm, F.L. Davis Ace, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Ozark Health Medical Center, Grassroots Equipment Company, and the player of the game brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust, and all the fine Yellow Jacket boosters. Facebook and YouTube video coverage is brought to you by Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Your announcers for tonight's game: KHPQ Sports Director Jeff Hall and announcer Mike Hawley. Get ready for Yellow Jacket basketball action on KHPQ.
Well, I'm Jeff Hall. Mike Hawley joins me. Huey Moran is here for the live stream tonight. Kelsey Robertson back in the studio in downtown Clinton. And we are ready for a Friday night of Yellow Jacket basketball. Matter of fact, it'll be the last Friday night before the Christmas break. So always that fun time of year. And a chance for the girls and boys to play a final conference game before they break for Christmas and hopefully pick up a win. We've got 2 games in tonight, 2 games to go. We'll update you on the junior high results as we go along tonight. But the Clinton Senior girls are on the floor warming up now to take on the Riverview Raiders. Folks may say, where is Riverview? Well, it's a relatively new school. We're conference foes this year. Riverview is located in Searcy, Arkansas. Searcy, home of what, a class, they 5A or 6A, Mike Hawley? The Searcy High School.
Searcy High School 6A.
They are 6A. Riverview, now what, a 4A? Or they dropped to 3A?
Riverview's dropped to 3A. They had been 4A till this year.
Kind of like us, kind of bounce up and down.
And, of course, Harding Academy's in town. They're Class 3A, and they're playing for a state football championship tomorrow night.
That's right. Matter of fact, driving into town, I could see the Wildcat on the signs around town, Go Wildcats, and we met up with them in recent years on the football side of things, so they may bring home a state championship to Searcy tonight. But we're here at home of the Raiders, purple and gray out there. Matter of fact, a former Yellow Jacket, Mike Hawley points out, is manning the scores table tonight. We may talk about him as the night goes on. And ready for basketball, girls and boys coming up. Mike Hawley's been here several times through the years, and give us an update, get us ready for tip-off tonight.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a summer team camp where they've configured the gym because of COVID-19. They've moved the benches and the scores table to the opposite side of the floor, which used to be where the students sit on these pull-out bleachers that came out to the floor. And now they got the bleachers pulled in except for about 4 rows. And then on the home side, those are chairback seatings. They still keep all the fans are sitting to our left in chairback seating. Only players, officials, school officials allowed on the right side of the gym. So it looks unique. It's like I said, it reminds me of summer team camp, and you got all the bleachers pulled in. But the big ball games tonight in the senior girls game, we got teams going in opposite directions. The Yellow Jackets come in with a record of 9 wins, 1 loss on the year, 3-0 in conference play, as they hope to get a win tonight going into the Christmas break in first place with a 4-0 conference record. Coming off a loss on Tuesday night at Greer's Ferry, a game in which they had a 15-point lead with about 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Greer's Ferry came back to win that one of the top teams in Class A. That was probably a good learning experience for our sophomores. We've got a lot of sophomores on the team, and so that was a good learning experience they could take on later into the year. Riverview 0-6 on the season, 0-4 in conference play. The closest loss was a 56-44 loss at